felt ready for some type of kind of peer group, that kind of thing. And so it was Convene and some other secular ones. And yeah, for me it was really that faith element of it. I have business owner friends where we can talk about a lot of that. And I also have my Christian friends, none of them own businesses. So there's not really that connection there. So this was just a really cool way to find people in similar phase of running businesses, but trying to do it in a God-honoring way. And was something that was totally unique to Convene. I didn't find that anywhere else, and it's really been helpful.
It's really helped me say it's not about me, put myself aside, and realize God does own it all, not me. And when I grasped that understanding, the operation of the business changed for me. It turned from more about me and wanting to grow my assets to wanting to be a good steward for what God's entrusted me to. This is a platform for influence that God has entrusted to me. The business is a pretty good-sized platform. How can I let His light shine through me and through our company and all the team members in some way that will help people say, Bob, what's different at your company? I get a different feeling when I'm here. So when that change in me, I think, finally took hold, was through my involvement with my Convene group and the leadership, and then thinking about Rick Warren's book, The First Four Words, it's not about you. That's another whole piece of the puzzle where God owns it all. It's not about me. It's not about what I can accumulate. It's about what can we build, and how can we build a team of people that feel valued and loved, and we share Jesus' love through the organization.
Convene's really helped me understand how to integrate biblical values within the workplace. And, I think that churches do a great job every weekend of getting you motivated, but there isn't a lot of content that is easily applicable to being a business owner.
We learn in college the bottom line is your profit, right? You look at the income statement, the bottom line, you're trying to make a net profit. What Convene has done is taken that focus, and my bottom line is now working for the glory of God.
In the business world, you can talk to a lot of business coaches and such, but they may not have, and they probably don't, have that Christian perspective.
Convene has impacted my business in so many different ways, from how I hired to the type of people I hired to knowing that I can put a picture of Jesus on the wall in my lobby, and really teaching me that I need to let God run the business, not me.
It allows people over time to develop this deep level of trust based on the knowledge that this is not their business, it's God's business, and that these biblical principles are being reinforced by people who just inspire each other and with tremendous life knowledge based on their faith.
I would say Convene's really kind of anchor me in looking at the problems of the business through a lens of faith. We deal with somebody's large financial investment. We deal with somebody, the home that they live in. Both can be huge sources of pain or pleasure. And I think it's helpful to be involved with Convene, where I'm really just taking that customer experience seriously as I've grown the business and continue to try to make an impact with it. Probably the biggest thing I'd think of is I just struggled with a big long-term vision for the business and just like really getting in touch with, why am I doing this? What's God's purpose here? How can I honor Him through this without it just feeling like I'm building Brandon's kingdom? On the same token, I knew it's important to have this vision for employees and really be working towards something specific. So that was just something where Jim really helped me and see the impact that it would have to grow the business to a certain point, to see how I could do that in a way that doesn't compromise values or family and do it in a God-honoring way. I'd say that was the biggest thing that I've been able to work through with Convene. Having people to discuss problems with, where we're opening with a prayer, looking at scripture for guidance in that process, that was something I'd never done. So doing that, and our meetings are every 2 weeks, so just having that regular rhythm of routinely anchor the business to these values, and it's made a big impact. One thing that's unique about Convene from the other things I was looking at is there wasn't a one-to-one coaching kind of alongside it with the group leader in other programs. So yeah, just getting that has allowed it to be uniquely tailored to my challenge of that time. It's hard to imagine a scenario where being out of the day-to-day with your business and being strategic and intentional, how often is that a bad decision? How often do you regret that time you went to a goal planning meeting or something like that? So go for it and don't look back.